Hello, everybody. So, I've just been waiting for this rerun on Star Rail for a while. So I've just decided I'll record it, the pull. I might as well, right? It's no big deal. But yes, I've been waiting on Silverwolf to come back around. I did not pull on her debut, because back then we didn't have the ability to have quantum team. Now we do. Is it the best comp? No. But it's a comp that you can just brain off and use. So that's why I want her. Also, this banner's pretty dang good. You got what's Hanya, something like that. Then you got Lynx, and then you've got Asta. Like, there's no bad unit this time. Ho-Ho's banner. Ooh. But let's get started. You know, I would like to get at least one copy of the artist chick. She's the calligraphy chick. She's good. Lynx, I would like more copies of her. I'd like to get her to E6 if possible. And then if I got some extra Astas, I would not be upset. But if I get Silverwolf first pull, you know, I'm okay with that as well. As for Argenti, I'm not really interested. You know, I've been burned too much on the Erudition units. I tried them on the what is it, the character trial. Yes, I tried him on the character trial. Like, he's cool. I like his design. He looks like Zelos from Tales of Symphonia. And he's got a spear. Spears are always cool. Now, his design, his animations, they all look amazing. But he's Erudition. And that just kills it for me. I hate Erudition so bad. Like, if they ever fix Erudition, I might pull for him, but I just can't. Anyway, let's get started. First pull. Okay, we didn't get a min roll. We did not get a minimum roll. That's okay. And this is actually something Asta would use on a pure fire team. Okay, so that's not the worst. Let's go again. Okay, we won. We won. We got Hanya. Kept calling her Kenya. Hanya. All right. So regardless of everything else, we did fine. We did fine. It was a min roll, but we did get the new character, and that's important. Oh, we... Okay. Okay, 50-50 time. 50-50. 50-50. Can we win a coin flip? We did terrible in the Habitrot video. So, can we win a 50-50 on this one? Okay. Okay. And we didn't min roll. Okay. Could not have asked for better. Okay. Hello, everybody. So, this is a recording a bit after I had done the pulls. I just wanted to try her out, so that way I could review her a bit, and let you know whether she is right for you to pull, or if you should skip her. Alright. Is she good? She's good at what she does. So she works with the pure quantum comp because it gets rid of the RNG aspect of her skill. As you can see, the skill looks at your team and looks at the enemy's weaknesses, and it applies a weakness that the enemy currently doesn't have that is on your team. And so, if you have a pure quantum team, then it is guaranteed to always be quantum. It's great. It removes the RNG aspect, which I think was really holding her back when she first came out. I know she's thrown on a lot of comps as like a wild card to enable weaknesses, but just the chance that you just miss that roll is so bad. It's so detrimental. She's really skill point hungry. I know you could use her skill and then basic attack, then skill, then basic attack. But that's provided you are faster than the boss. If the boss is faster than you, then you're going to have to spend more skill points more often. So, she is skill point hungry. She's also really weak against bosses that nullify their break weaknesses at any point during the fight. Because that's her whole thing. If she can't do her job, then you're in trouble. Another issue with her light cone. You basically have two options for her light cone. You have her signature, which you're going to have to pull on the limited banner for, or before the tutorial mission starts. This came with her debut event. I don't think there's any way that you can get this again anymore. I don't know if it's going to get a rerun at some point, but it's really good, and it's not just good on her, it's also good on Pela. Your other option for her light cone, if you're just absolutely desperate, I guess would be Sampo's signature one, because that also has effect hit rate. The downside to that is the second half of his does absolutely nothing for her, which is increased damage over time damage, which she does 0, so it's completely wasted. All you're getting it for is the effect hit rate. Her ultimate is pretty good. It adds a weakness, a debuff. That's the other thing she does. She does debuffs and she does breaks. The debuffs do not stack, except for this defense will stack with this defense. That does work, but you can't stack multiple defense bugs. It's a single target ultimate, and I do believe it is a single hit. It looks like it should be a multi-hit, like hits the same target multiple times, but I'm pretty sure it's a single hit, which means she isn't very good against the trotters that throw up the hit me 30 times in simulated universe. which means that the entire quantum comp is weak against those, because the only person with a multi-hit at that point is Seal with her skill. So that's something you should keep in mind. Her talent, or technique, her technique is amazing. I like doing 80% to all enemies and then depleting their toughness regardless of their weaknesses. And then if it happens to break, then they get thrown into quantum on turn 0. Very good. It is really expensive because you are using it every single fight. You're going to run out of talent points unless you get the I keep calling them relics. Curio. The Curio that gives you double drops from breakables in Simulated Universe. You want that with her. Now, going on to Eidolon for just a review of her. I'm keeping her at E0. But if I wanted to whale, if I felt like I needed to whale, I would go up to E2. Because it lowers their effect resistance by 20%. This lightens the load on the relic rolls that you're going to need to do. Because you absolutely need to have high enough effect activation rate that it always works. You don't want to whiff on any of your debuffs. You don't want to whiff on your skill. You want it to work. And this really helps out. And E1's okay. I wouldn't go to E1 intentionally and then just stop. It's just an energy refund, which is nice, especially if you have tutorial mission, because that means you have a, let's see, what's that, 35, and then tutorial mission I think gives you 8 or 9 if you hit a defense debuffed enemy. And that's at the end of the attack. So that means it adds to this refund, even if they aren't currently weak to defense. Payload's pretty good. Bonus to skill and talent. Both of those are very nice on her. So if you had to get a +2 to 2 of those early on, those are excellent choices. Deals additional damage according to debuffs on the target. Okay. She's not a DPS, but it looks like she might actually be able to get to DPS levels. And that's not the greatest bonuses. Like I said, all of it was front-loaded on payload, which is good. You know, it's budget. It is free to play friendly. That her best stuff is on the earliest skill buff. And then overlay network, she just straight up does 100% bonus damage if they have 5 debuffs on them. I don't know if the debuffs are only stat debuffs, or it only counts debuffs caused by her, or if multiple stacks of a single debuff counts as one debuff or multiple. I don't know. But still, 100% on all sources of damage from her, that's good. But that's a huge investment. You know, like, she does her job at E0. Which is why I recommend, if you are going to just splurge on her, just go for E2. Now, Traces, I didn't have enough to max her out. She has excellent passive skill buffs, or stat buffs. She has great stat buffs. She has attack. Everyone uses that, except for Lynx and Fu. They scale with HP only. Their attack stat is basically worthless. But she loves the attack boost. She loves the quantum damage boost, so she can actually do some decent damage. And then she has effect hit rate boost, which is what she absolutely needs. So, these are basically the same as Pella. Pella's just got the ice version of this, but she's got these, and Pella's excellent. If you don't have her, build her up, max her out. She's great. Extends the buff durations. That's good. And then she also gets a free bug on weakness breaks. Excellent. she's able to get some all-type res down on the enemies. That's nice. You know, it's not amazing, but sure, like free is free. And then increases the duration of the skill. That's good. I think it goes up to 3, right? 2 turns, 3 turns. Yes, okay. 3 turns, and then the bug is 4 turns. Bugs are 4 turns. Weakness is 3 turns. And yeah. So, back to the overview. Do I think she's worth pulling? If you like her, pull. If you don't like her, don't pull. She is not a must-have. Like I said, she's not perfect. She works best if you already have the quantum comp assembled, which requires 3 limited characters, so it's not easy to set up, especially if you don't have Seal yet. Then you're gonna have to wait around for her next rerun. She's already had hers for this cycle. The Quantum Comp also has the weakness of having only 1 AoE ability, which is Fu's ultimate. So like I said, it's not a silver bullet that's just going to clear the game for you. You're going to need some other teams. So maybe it might be best if you just focus on something like that. I enjoy her. I like her. I don't regret getting her. We got her really early. And she's been performing very well in most situations. Like I said, there are the ones where she just completely falls flat. It sucks. But that's why you have multiple team cops in the first place. But that's my review. I think she's pretty good. I think she's probably worth the investment if you already have the Quantum Comp. If you're trying to use her without Quantum Comp, I have no opinion. I'd say don't, I guess, would be my opinion. Don't pull for her. But your account, your resources, your money, do what you do. But I guess that's all I have to say. Hopefully this has padded out the video long enough, because like I said, we got her so early. I just felt bad about uploading a 5-minute video, so I wanted to add this on, give my perspective, and the next Star Rail video will probably be at what's his name, Luchoa, Luocha's rerun, because I need to get him. I skipped him on his banner because I had Bilo, and I didn't consider how good he would actually be. Like, he seemed like he just did a lot of stuff, but nothing exceptionally well. But I realize now that he provides amazing healing at no cost to you. Like, all of his healing is passive. Yeah, you can spend a skill point to just burst heal someone if you wanted to, but you don't have to. And then him with Fu, imagine a team comp like that. Him, Fu, and then 2 other people, whatever. But those 2 together, no one on your team will ever die. And I love Fu. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a nice day. See you next time. Peace!